Hey everybody, and welcome back to Autumn Leigh at Home. I'm Autumn Leigh. Today is the day before we leave for a surprise for our kids. We had some really sad news a couple weeks ago. If you've been following along with Autumn Leigh at Home and kind of watching the videos over the past year, you will know that we had a dog named Tucker, who is a German short-haired pointer. And he has been in our family for over 10 years. My husband and I got him 5 months after we got married. And so he's been through 2 moves, 4 kids, our pretty much entire marriage. And unfortunately, a couple weeks ago, we got some really sad news about him that we had to rush him to an emergency vet after he had an emergency episode, actually quite a few of them. And we found out once we got there that he had more than likely a brain tumor with cancer that had spread all over his body. We knew he was going downhill. We knew he wasn't doing well, but he unfortunately is no longer with us. We had to make the hard decision to do what's best for him. And because of that, our kids and obviously me and my husband have been having a hard time with that. So we decided to do something fun and surprise our kids. So as a family, we are driving a little ways away to surprise our kids, and we are preparing for that today. This is the day before, and I am at PetSmart getting ready for our surprise tomorrow. Our kids have absolutely no clue, and I just told you a big hint at what's to come. And we've kept this a secret from our friends and our family, just because we were afraid somebody would accidentally let it go to the kids, and we didn't want that to happen. We wanted to be able to just show up and let them be surprised. So tomorrow we are leaving bright and early to drive a ways away, and I just wanted to bring you along for that journey so that you can share in the excitement with us. And I almost gave it away. And hopefully enjoyed that surprise as well. So please come along with us and enjoy this sweet family memory. For our trip, the kids are going to be in the car for about 11 hours or so. So I did get Lunchables for lunches, but I am packing snack boxes. Here are some blueberries. And if I'm being completely honest, we need to go to the grocery store, so I don't have a lot of fruits and vegetables. So my goal was just snacky foods, things that would tide them over. So we have blueberries, trail mix, Nilla wafers, goldfish, and pretzels, and all of them have about the same. I tried to give everybody, for the most part, blueberries or something of that sort that they could just kind of snack on. So these are our snack boxes. They are ready to go, and I'm about to get their backpacks ready. I believe my kids are all packed for our trip tomorrow. Again, they are going to be in the car for a good, maybe 11 hours or so. So I wanted to find things that they would be entertained with. This is a backpack or a bag that we usually keep in our car anyway. It has coloring books in it, and then some toys, like the little people toys and Paw Patrol and kitchen stuff that they can all just play with. That's one that we normally keep in our car all the time. That way we have a bag of toys if we were to end up somewhere and I needed to try to entertain the little ones. And then of course the diaper bag. We're missing a couple of water bottles, which we will grab in the morning. I have the girls a change of clothes right here for first thing in the morning, and then the boys will dress themselves. The boys are pretty simple because they're older. I just put their video games and then some books and some games they can play together. And they usually do really well with that because they're going to be sharing a row in the van, and that way they can play together. And then same thing with the girls. I wanted to try to find things that they could play together. Each of the older kids have a game, and then Lucy, our youngest one, has like this little laptop thing that she can play with, which is fun. And then these are perfect for car rides. I absolutely love these. So they're not messy at all. They're perfect for long trips, and you can use either your nail or a pen and see how it draws on there. And then when you push this button, it goes away. So these are fantastic. I can try to find these on Amazon and link them below, but comes with the pen, or you can use just whatever hard surface you can find and they can draw on it. So these are great. I will put this back to my daughter's. And then of course I gave her books, some Barbies that I gave both girls, some Barbies that they can play together, as well as kitchen stuff, a little stuffy, and age appropriate books. And then that's my other daughter's as well. So I think we are ready to stay in the car for an extended period of time. I also, like I said earlier, have their lunches packed and a snack packed, as well as there's some last minute things that we will need to grab in the morning, but we're getting excited. Good morning, everybody. It is early and I'm excited. So I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. So I know the kids are gonna be excited. I'm gonna get ready and then it will be time to get them up. Time to go get the kids up. Good morning. What are y'all doing?
I was sleeping up here.
Watch your eyes. Y'all slept up there?
Mommy.
So we have a surprise trip planned for today. Hi, Jacob. Did you sneak in here to watch a movie with the girls?
Oh, I know it's a surprise trip. I know.
It's a one-day trip. We are going there and coming back in one day. And we are going to leave, get dressed right now and head that way. But we are going to be in the car for 11 hours. So Mommy already packed both of you or all of y'all for your day trips. I already have your games packed and your snacks and lunches packed.
Disney!
No, it's not Disney World. Though I would love that as well.
Oh, we're going camping.
Nope, not camping.
What?
But hey, listen, no matter what you guess, I'm going to say no to everything. So just know that whether you guess right, whether you guess wrong, everything is a no, okay?
Okay, now I'm just lost.
Let's go ahead and get ready. We have a surprise day trip planned. So it's time to wake up. Yay, surprise!
I don't know.
So the kids are excited but a little confused and we're about to get in the car and head out. Are y'all excited? We're getting to go. Yay!
Yeah!
Anytime we have a long road trip, I usually do my best to pack snacks and or some sort of lunch or breakfast or things to do in the car, and we try to make frequent stops to let the kids exercise and stretch. And believe it or not, they actually look forward to this part. They love it. They get a chance to kind of stretch their legs and run around, and we do kind of like you would see in PE exercises together. And I know it looks silly if people were to pass us on the street, but they absolutely love it, and it gives them a chance to get all of those wiggles out so that they can rest when they get back in the car, and it helps them to last a lot longer on those long road trips. After a couple of them woke up from sleeping in the car, the anticipation of what was to come started building, and to be honest, I was a little nervous that they were going to be disappointed at what our surprise was going to be, but I knew in the long run that they would enjoy it, even though it was a long trip to get there and back. And once we got there, see if you can hear who guessed correctly first what's about to come.
I think we're getting a new dog. I don't know. It's a new dog bar.
It's our new dog!
Look at that dog. Look at that dog. She's like a 10 times.
That's the mom, I think. Or no, that's the kid. Yeah, how did it turn around? Oh my god.
He's
so cute. Uh-huh.
Yay! He's cute.
What?
We're getting a dog.
Ask what? Uh-huh. That's our new dog.
Like a
They think everybody's dog is Tuckers, and that's what I was like.
Daddy, this is two tuckers.
Those two Tuckers?
Uh-huh.
A lot of these dogs are somewhat related to Tucker.
Yep. Absolutely. She looks almost exactly like him.
I love
does.
him. Good dog. It's a her, Lucy. Good job holding her.
Good job encouraging your sister, Lucy. Aww. She giving kisses? Good girl.
Put the other bun, we'll go through this paperwork.
This is the same family that we actually got Tucker from over 10 years ago, and we've been following them on Facebook for a while. The reason that we like this family so much is because they are a very involved family. They have kids too, and the kids play with the puppies all the time, as well as they live on a farm. So these dogs and puppies get to play outside often and get played with very often. This was her very first time with a leash and a collar on, and she was not a fan. So obviously there are things that we need to work on with her. So we let her off the leash because this breed in general doesn't like to run away from people. They actually love being with people, and she will wander, but she won't go very far. So we enjoyed letting her off the leash and just having fun running around with the kids, and we can work on leash training later. Right now we just wanted her and the kids to get to have fun together. German short-haired pointers are bred to be hunting dogs. They're called a bird dog. They're called a pointer because if they see animals like birds, bunnies, things like that, they will point at it. And they typically have a soft bite, so they don't chew and chomp really hard on the bird. Now, if you have them for pets, a lot of times they lose that just because same thing, with us. If you don't use it, you lose it. So same thing with her. If we don't train her to be a hunter, then she's going to lose those qualities. However, she still is ingrained with them in some ways. So with that being said, within 2 days of her being at our house, we do not have a huge backyard. We have a smaller backyard. She found a rabbit's nest within 2 days of her being home, and she's only 11 weeks old. So she definitely is very much has the nose for a hunting dog. We do not hunt. She's just going to be a family pet for us, but I thought that was really funny. The fact that she was able to find a baby bunny nest within 2 days of her being at our house. And no worries, the bunnies were safe and sound. I caught her before she was able to do anything. Mainly, again, these dogs point. They don't actually attack the animals. So we were able to rescue the bunnies, and we will keep her and them separated so that the babies can grow up and have a sweet little life as well. But she has just been super sweet. We did have to go the other 5-ish hours back home with her, and she definitely got car sick. Twice she threw up on me on the way home, and so that was just the joys of trying to get her from point A to point B. We made it home. We now know she gets car sick easily, so we will know that for next time if we ever have to take her on a long road trip. But other than that, she did fantastic. She's already been doing really well with potty training. We haven't had any actual problems as far as potty training other than a couple of hiccups here and there, and typically those are our fault. It's because we are not on top of it as much as we could be or should have been. Other than that, she's just been really sweet. This breed is a very family-friendly breed. They are super easy to train. They want to people please. They want to do well. They are a work dog. They love to make sure that they are focused. Now, she is a puppy, so there is obviously that grace period of the puppyhood, and trying to get her to focus as a puppy is a little bit more challenging. But overall, we have no issues with training these dogs. This breed in general learns very quickly, and so we are currently in that process. We use a method called clicker training, and she responds very well with that and treats, and we've not had any issues with that. We also, instead of using just verbal commands, we actually teach our dogs, in the past we've always done this, teach our dogs sign language. So instead of using just random visual cues or hand cues, we actually teach them sign language. So the sign for sit as well as the sign for down and different signs like that are just very simple commands. We try to implement sign language. That way our son, who is deaf, can also speak to her easily because he's learning English and he verbalizes pretty well, but that way he doesn't have to worry about articulation and the dog can still understand. And the dogs respond really well. A lot of times people use hand signals for different commands anyway, so we just take it that one step further and say, why not use ASL while doing it? And they learn just as easily and they do really well. Plus, it's a benefit when the dog starts getting older, like Tucker did. if they start losing their hearing, they are able to understand the visual cues easier anyways. That evening, we decided to go ahead and give Daisy a bath. Daisy is the name we came up with, and she'd never really been around water before. I don't think that she had really gotten a bath before this. I think this was her first time, and you can obviously tell this was a first for her, and she was not a fan of the water. The second the water hit her, she started going ballistic, and we were trying to quickly bathe her and keep her calm, but there were a few times where I definitely had to pretty much hold her down to actually get her cleaned off. We used Dawn dish soap with the first bath because that's what the gentleman that we got her from recommended to help with ticks. He said that because they live on a farm, obviously there's the risk of bringing not just ticks but fleas home, and that the Dawn dish soap would help with getting rid of any fleas or ticks that she may have. So we went ahead and did that with the first bath. Moving forward, we'll just use regular puppy shampoo and not the Dawn dish soap anymore unless we have issues with fleas. But so far, we haven't had any problems, and she's been doing great. If you are thinking of considering getting a German short-haired pointer, also known as a GSP, that's what this dog is. There's a couple random things just to know and keep in mind. I would not recommend having this type of dog if you do not have some sort of area to run around, let the dog run around. So if you live in an apartment, unless you're planning to take them running with you frequently or playing with them for an extended period of time, like in the area, they just have a lot of energy. So if you don't let them take that energy off, then a lot of times you'll find that they can be a little crazy in the house. We call it the zoomies. They get the zoomies in the evenings, especially where so far we haven't seen it so much with this puppy with Daisy, but I know with Tucker, for about an hour straight, he would run around the couch for like over and over and over and over again for about an hour. And again, that is just this breed. They're just a high energy dog. We love this dog because in some ways they're similar to a lab as far as temperament. However, they're extremely smart. So you want to work their brain because that will actually help wear them out and get some of that energy out. One of the ways that we did that was by teaching our Tucker different tricks, and we are currently doing the same with Daisy. But we also love this dog because they are a water dog, so they're great for like dock jumping or duck hunting or random things like hiking, camping. All of those things are things that we love to do outdoors when we get the chance. Do we do them as often as we would like to? No, unfortunately not. But it is a way for us to burn that energy off and taking them for walks frequently. So just keeping in mind that they have a lot of energy. I just want to take this time to say thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to join us and follow along as we share this sweet family memory. And now you guys are able to watch Daisy grow up with us as well as my kids and continue to make those sweet memories. Please like, subscribe, and share down below, and I hope to see you guys next time.